Hi, good morning. It's Saturday, the 24th of February. Man, this month is almost over too. um, Hope everybody had a good week. Um, I want to talk about a few things first, but the first thing is, of course, YouTube. Many people, I guess, that have YouTube channels have noticed YouTube again changed the rules on us again. So basically, my channel is unmonetized, both my channels. Now, YouTube, with their stupid restrictions, now you're gonna have, I think, a thousand subscribers, and then I think you have to reach like 4,000 hours of viewing, I guess. And on both my channels, I'm short, of course, obviously, with the new channel that I had, Paul Views and Paint, which is, I think, I started in 2016, I believe. Yeah, I think I started in 2016. Anyway, because that channel's way behind. But this channel, Trepacer, I have almost 3,000 subscribers, and then I'm just like I think I'm just short of like 1,000 hours or so, um, in terms of viewed hours and stuff. But I'm not worried about that. It'll come up yet. But I'm just, like I said, I'm past the point of carrying YouTube anymore. I was never making money with it anyway, not that much money anyway. So it doesn't matter. Just YouTube, they keep changing the rules and all this stuff, which is really, quite ridiculous. But it is what it is. So I just, because I guess I don't keep up with YouTube as much as with the rule changes all the time. I just noticed last week when I was, uploading a video, and I said, wait a minute, where's the monetization thing? And that was gone. And then of course I saw that, they took off, they changed the rules again with YouTube again. So it is what it is. Anyway, it's just annoying, really, is what it is. But it is what it is. And I'll keep pushing on. Anyway, what I'm going to do today, I saw Black Panther last week, of course, and I have to talk to Sammy because he saw Black Panther now, and he says we're going to do a hangout. So I think we're going to do a hangout talking about Black Panther either probably tomorrow, probably Sunday. It'd be a good time. I got to text Sammy when I come back to Falgar and set up a time, but I think we're going to do the hangout. If not, I don't know if we're going to do it tonight. I'll text him when I get back from the movies. Anyway, today I'm going to try to see two movies. Today I'm going to try to see Annihilation and uh, Game Night. uh, you know, Annihilation is a sci-fi movie. Natalie Portman and uh, I want to say Game Night, which is like a comedy with Jason Bateman, Rachel McAdams and stuff, and it looks really funny. So I definitely want to check that out as well. So look for my two reviews of those. Gotta leave the house at like 8:40, so I can get down. I think Annihilation starts at 10 o'clock, and then I think Game Night starts at 12:30. So and they're playing across the street from each other, so I can see one and then go see the other one across the street, and then I'll get my behind. The movie should be over around 2:30 ish. So hopefully I get uptown by 3, and I'll do a little come home, do a little movie shopping and a little food shopping, and then hopefully I get back in the house by 4 o'clock or so, and then I can start work on uploading my two reviews and stuff. And I also put up a review last night of Lost in Space. I didn't know that they were doing this till a YouTuber told me they're remaking or rebooting, excuse me, Lost in Space on Netflix. April 13th, I think, is when the episodes drop. Definitely be checking that out. I was a big fan of the old television series, of course, with uh, William Mummy and Dr. Smith and Will Robinson family. I love that, and I actually liked the movie. I know it got panned a lot. The movie with Gary Oldman and William Hurt and stuff, and I really liked that movie. There's a part of that movie that I think I talked about it in another video or stuff. But the reason I like it's sort of like a guilty pleasure for me. I know because it got universally panned, and I think it bombed, of course, at the box office because I think they were going to make a series of movies if the first one was good, it made money. But I really liked that Lost in Space. Heather Graham was in it too, and uh, a guy from Friends. I can't remember his name now. Uh, uh, Matt LeBlanc, that's his name. That is, I know he's Joey on Friends, but it's I'm not sure about his name, Matt LeBlanc. I think that's his real name. But anyway, I really liked that that movie, Lost in Space. I really like I said, it gets universally panned and stuff, and it bombed at the box office. But I love that movie, Lost in Space, because it was really about fathers and sons. And one of my favorite parts of that movie is this is spoiled for I guess those who haven't seen it. Uh, at the end of it, where towards the end, where uh, William Hurt's character John Smith, wait a minute, uh, the kid was Will Smith, and I think the father was John Robinson. Excuse me, yeah, John Robinson. Where he basically he's gonna get trapped on the planet uh, with his older son, uh, with his older version of his son. Because I know it's kind of complicated the plot, but the basic gist of it is, you know, his young son William is an older version of himself was previously trapped on that planet, and he's there stuck with his father, and he figures out and I think the guy who does, I think Jared Harris does it, and he does a really good. I think it was a young Jared Harris, uh, and he was really good. That part of the movie just really gets to me all the time, where he basically, he's telling his father, his father's watching the ship, take off and leaving them behind because the planet's just just get ready to blow up. So they're making it out. They're leaving him behind, and and it's taken off, and he's watching it, and then all of a sudden you see it gets hit with meteors, and it explodes, and then you see the pain on William Hurt's face, seeing that his family got wiped out, and then his older version of his son, who always had a difficult relationship with his father, trying to get his father to pay attention to him. His father was more concerned about the mission and all that stuff, and basically his son spent his whole life trying to improve himself to get his father's attention, basically, and and there's a great moment where he has a bit of dialogue, well, not a bit of dialogue, but this monologue where he's basically, he's telling his father how he still feels that excitement when they were first going on to the trip and stuff, and how it made him feel, and that they were all together in a family. And he said this thing that really just got to me, where especially someone that didn't grow up with his father, where he tells him basically, I thought you didn't care, but he sees the pain on his father's face, that he knows his father really cared, just never really kind of showed it to him. And he tells his father, listen, don't make me wait a lifetime to find out that you care. Okay, and then he opens up a portal back in time, because William Robinson's like a genius, so he opens up this time portal before the ship takes off, and he basically throws his father through the time warp, and he tells him, don't make me wait a lifetime to know that you care. And I love that part. And then he throws his father through the time portal, so he lands on the ship before it takes off. And he can see back onto he can see his family, and he says, "Hi, Mom. It's good to see you. It's been a long time." It's a real emotional moment for me, and that's why I absolutely love that moment. I can probably make a video about it, about why I love that movie. It's one of these guilty pleasures, but I absolutely love that movie. And anyway, and then you see, and they plead with him to come with them. He said no, it was only enough power for one trip, and then you see them take off, and they avoid the meteor shower, and it zooms off, and I absolutely love that moment in that movie. So if you ever get to see Lost in Space, the remake, the one with William Hurt and Gary Oldman, see it. It's a guilty pleasure for me, and I'm probably going to make a video about it, because I think I don't know if I ever did. Maybe I did. I think I might have done it. But it's just absolutely, I love that moment in that movie. So that's why I'm anxious to see this remake of Lost in Space, and how the relationship with the father and son and stuff, because I absolutely love that part of that movie. It gets to me every time, even thinking about it right now. I'm getting kind of emotional. Anyway, let me stop rambling. Yeah, so look for my review of I put up a lot of videos too on my other channel too, Paul's Views and Opinions, about the shooting in Florida and all that stuff, and about Josh Whedon not directing Batgirl anymore. Those, if you follow the link in the description box to Paul's Views and Opinions, you can see those videos. I put up, I think I put up like 3 videos in the last couple of days, so those are on there. You can check those out. And of course, I have links to my social media on here: my Facebook, my Twitter, and my Instagram. I always post on my Instagram at least once a day, usually what I eat for dinner. So if you want to check that out, follow the links. Okay, and I hope everyone have a great weekend. Okay, it's supposed to be 55 today, which is this weather's been wacky and all over the place because I think it was like almost 70. Was it Thursday or no Wednesday? I think it was almost 70. I think I think it was like 69 or 70 in New York. Just crazy. And it of course dropped again, and then it rained all of yesterday. But it's wacky weather. Global warming ain't a thing. Anyway, again, follow the links to all my social media in the description box. There'll also be a link to my other channel, Paul's Views and Opinions. Please check that out as well. And this is Trepacer saying so long and take care.